Welcome to my normal life question mark. I just wanted to wish you all very pleasant February 1st, 2025. Finally, after weeks of 30s and 20s and teens temperature, we're in the 60s and 70s here in Fort Worth, Texas. I just want to turn around my camera, give you a quick tour of my backyard and some of the things I've been working on. Let me turn around the camera right now. This is my wife's little clothesline. She likes to air dry odds and ends, sometimes a towel or two. Well, it's been quite rainy. I had to tilt over my wheelbarrow so I don't collect too much water in it. There's some of my tools that I put out just to dry. In here I put some borax to kill some of the mosquitoes. Hopefully that works. And right here is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. He looks into my kitchen area. That's my kitchen area. So this is the brick at my house. And there's some of the odds and ends. I mowed my lawn about a month ago. Haven't needed to do anything since. Right there is rosemary. My wife has some plants covered because it was quite cold. Once she insulated them that way, that was her choice. This is her herb area. She has herbs left to right, oregano, stuff like that. This is the fence I built a while back. About 2 years ago I put up this fence. Built it from scratch, used screws, so in case one of these gets bad, you can always take one out and replace it. So I did quite a bit of this. Of course, we have quite a bit of leaves, and it goes all the way down there. From here to over there is about a good 50 feet. So about 75 feet of fencing. I did attach them pretty close, knowing full well these moist boards would eventually spread a little bit. And of course, they crack a little bit. So these are pretty good screws. Some people just use nails. A lot of folks that hire people to do their fence they use the worst wood possible and they just nail it and then it rusts and all that stuff like that. I had to make sure that these things were relatively straight. These boards were straight. I asked, again, going through the inventory at Home Depot and Lowe's, one out of every 5 boards would be okay. I cut down this tree. Still got to cut down some more. I still got to cut it there. I started the cut, but I got to cut it some more. Then I got to cut it there. For the fence, I cut it right there. So, you get some room. This tree is not too bad. I let this tree grow. It's growing pretty. It's an old oak tree. In about 40 years, it should be a lot bigger. I replaced a lot of my sprinkler heads because I have a bad habit of running them over with my riding lawnmower, and I put these little rods up to say, hey, there's a sprinkler head there. I have a row of crepe myrtles. During late summer, they get quite abundant in flowers. Again, you can see here I have another rod, and I place them or have a sprinkler head, so I don't run them over. I just go around them because I've replaced quite a few. Again, over here, here's a view of my garage, and back there is the alley. This is a beautiful specimen, I think, of a oak tree. And again, my wife and I are big on using our leaves for composting and also for mulch. So for example here, we used the leaves for mulch and covered them up pretty much when it was cold, and of course the plants didn't cooperate. They still emerged from the cold weather and they seem to be doing all right. My wife has various lilies, tulips, and daffodils. This one post holds up the antenna up there. We have a TV antenna and it's held up by this. I used to have right here pool noodle. I had to buy another pool noodle because the other one disintegrated. And let's see what the temperature here is. It says 70 degrees exactly. So there used to be a tree here. I knocked that one down. Again, 99% of the jobs around this house I do myself. And again, we use the leaves, twigs, various mulches that we create by grinding up wood, to keep this area relatively moist. Can't do a perfect job, but it does a pretty good job. And this is for our crepe myrtles. There we are. We have a metal roof, an aluminum roof. It gets pockmarked from the hail when it does come. It's not perfect. I would recommend getting a steel roof. Aluminum's okay, but you know how that works out. About 12 years ago, I built this door because the other one was falling apart. Now I got to replace it again. It's already lost a piece down there, and I put this little cement area here so I can, at least above flood stage, we've got a lot of, you can see the movement of the water from over there to over here. And this is my high security system. Oof. Oof. And it continues out here, my system for the sprinklers. Again, I have rods. This one's an old steel rod. Another rod. Another rod. And across from my house, we do have a pond that goes quite a ways over there, all the way over here. Typically on those benches over there are the Jehovah's Witness ladies, and they sit there with their display of materials, and they say hi to me every day, and they go, "Hey, how you doing, Jesus?" And I say, "I'm doing fantastic." It's my neighbor's house. Recently moved here from Oregon, Dr. Doe and his partner Brandon, and they've been doing a lot of work. They got a new pool coming in because the last pool has some issues. Over there are my neighbors, and they both are retired teachers. We have some mints growing here along with some weeds, and then we have the various tulips, lilies, and such. And we do have some very nice smelling mints right here growing, also in oregano. So let me turn around the camera and say goodbye. This has been a Susman One Minute Garza. I hope you're doing fantastic. Let me move my little hairs out of the way so I don't look too hideous. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and leave your kind and friendly comments below. And I'm in Fort Worth, Texas, in this neighborhood called, what is it called? French Lake, Candle Ridge neighborhood. That way, about 2 blocks, 3 blocks, you start the city of Crowley, Texas. And you go into that area about 1 mile is the state champion in football. 6A, the big leagues, state football in 2025 came from that school, North Crowley High School. But I'm in Fort Worth. Hope you're doing fantastic. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoy this February 1st, 2025 video. Again, nice weather this weekend. Last week it was freezing. Let me turn on the camera so you can see the cars flashing by. Let me get back into the house. In about a month or so, I got to start again trimming the trees, trimming the hedges, mowing the lawn, etc., etc. From Fort Worth, Texas, this has been Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. Gracias. Adios. Ring the bell for future notifications. Baba.